All right. Oh, I think I'm already recording.
You
Yeah,
are?
it is. Yeah. Okay. I'll just move my chair while we do this every time.
Yeah, you got it.
I should have brought a labeled one so we
What is
could
that?
say
Is that
it's
citronella?
Vicks. So if you guys want to know, Vicks Vapor Rub, the thing came off, but you rub that on your arms and stuff, and it works better than off. It will keep the bugs and mosquitoes off of you.
Not getting West
Try
Nile
it.
on his watch.
Try it.
So this is we got Emily tonight. I was gonna say you're out of the camera again.
I know I'm getting it.
So yeah, Emily is our friend. I mean, I've been friends with Emily longer than Jay, frankly.
Damn, I'm
you know.
still not.
Really?
Yeah, I met you probably first time you came to the shop. Was it August? Yeah.
In August.
Jay, when did I
Are
start
we
going
still?
Yeah.
Maybe if I scoot back.
Yeah. Hopefully they can hear us, but I bet they can.
Oh.
Yeah. Bring it closer. We'll figure this out. And hey, if you're going forward and back.
Troubleshooting. Give us a break.
This is part of the magic of it. Man, it
We
feels
are
like
not
it's directly on me.
professionals.
I'm gonna.
Well, you are in the middle.
I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. You scoot your chair in a little bit, and you scoot your chair in a little bit. We're gonna be like this way, Jay. Nope, this way. There we go. Okay, we're all in the frame, kind of.
I'll just lean over like this because I like leaning.
So we were talking quarterbacks before we started recording. I don't want to make Emily do that forever. So let's go into something else. Jay wanted to talk movies last night, so we're going to talk movies instead.
Yeah.
We're going to talk movies instead.
Let's do
So
it.
I'm going to bring a topic up. This is how you lead a podcast, and then I'm going to ramble for a while to intentionally give you guys time to think of your answer.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask each of you to talk about a movie that you would probably be called obscure. That it's not like an Oscar winner, or something like that. Some random movie that you think is just really underrated. You know what I mean? And I'm going to start, and then as I'm giving the answer, you guys can be thinking of your answers the way this works. I'm going to say The Other Guys. Have you guys ever seen The Other Guys? With
Yeah.
Will Ferrell and Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg?
Yes.
Came out at a time where I was so tired of Will Ferrell. I was ready to hate everything
But you
he
got to
did.
remember, The Rock and
The start of the movie is so good.
they're in it. The Rock and
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson are
Spoiler.
in it too. So
Spoiler. If you haven't seen The Other Guys, don't listen to the next 30 seconds of what I'm going to say. So Emily, if you haven't seen it, but it doesn't really ruin the movie. This is to give you a sense of why The Other Guys is so good. Didn't want to see it. Thought it wouldn't be funny, and I like Wahlberg too. Anyway, I'm going too long. The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson are also police officers. Wahlberg and Feller are police
I
officers.
do remember that movie.
Yes. You don't remember how?
Oh.
You remember how it starts?
No, but I
Okay.
remember them being police
They are.
officers and the characters.
Right. So The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson, the stereotypical badass police officers. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. I'm watching it, and they're the open of the movie is those two doing cop stuff, and they're dominating. Like, all right, cool.
Coming to me.
Exactly. Yep. They're doing cop stuff, and it's awesome. And then they're chasing bad guys, and at some point they got to basically jump off a building to catch them. And they look at each other and they say, "What? Anybody know? I know. No." Aim for the bushes is what they say. I didn't aim for the bushes. That's an inside joke. Anyone didn't get
You
it.
didn't do that,
I
did
didn't
you?
aim for the bushes.
Was there bushes to aim
No.
for?
And they aimed for the bushes and they died. The start of The Other Guys is The Rock.
Oh my god,
and
I remember
Samuel-
laughing so hard because it was it's because they couldn't afford those actors. They had to kill them off in the first 10 minutes
so
of the movie.
Funny. I was so unprepared for it. The start of that movie just being The Rock and dying. It's like, okay, now I'm invested. That movie's hilarious. Ferrell.
it's okay.
I think it's very funny. I think The Other Guys, because if I asked you guys to say, and this is at the point of this conversation, if I asked you guys to say a Ferrell movie, you're not saying The Other Guys. You're going to say 16 other movies.
Yeah.
So whenever you bring a movie up now, it got to be a movie that has some level of being obscure. It doesn't be a Ferrell movie, but so who wants to go first? Tell me a movie you really like that you think's underrated.
That's underrated.
Right, I gave you all
And
this
it has
time.
to have. Wait, but
The
wait.
entire
got
purpose
one.
of
No,
the
listen. It has to have Will Ferrell.
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
it doesn't.
Whatever movie.
Is he
Right.
intentionally not?
Napoleon Dynamite is what I was gonna say originally.
I like
is
Napoleon
Dynamite. But I think everybody's seen
Right,
it.
right.
So is that obscure? is what
In my
I'm
opinion,
saying.
no.
No.
So I like the
Because everybody
conversation.
saw it.
So keep thinking of your answer. Emily's ready to go.
Have you guys seen Moonrise Kingdom?
No.
It's
What?
a Wes Anderson film. I like Wes
Moonrise Kingdom.
No, I have not.
It's a very dry humor. Two kids run away, but they're on an island, so
Uh-huh.
there's not a whole lot long way they can
Yeah.
go, and eventually the island police catch up with them. But it's the journey of that, and it's kind of obscure, but it's very dry humor, and I enjoy it a lot.
Moonrise Kingdom.
Yes.
So the two movies you've had said to tonight are Moonrise Kingdom, which is probably better than the other guys, I'm going to suspect, you know?
It's been out
And Wes
for a while.
Anderson, he did Fantastic Mr. Fox,
Yes,
is
he
that
did.
right? That's one of our favorites, Emily's and mine.
If you like that, you'll like the same kind of humor in Moonrise Kingdom.
Don't tell me. He did some others I can think of. The Royal Tenenbaums,
Yes.
is that Wes Anderson? That might be the only one that I know.
I had more. And
Yeah,
then
but
I
anyway,
lost them
no,
right
I think
now.
Wes Anderson's funny. I know he's got
Asteroid City.
Owen Wilson's in another movie. Maybe that's Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, have you
What
come up
about
with a movie?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
Fanboys.
I don't know what it is. Tell me
I know
about
that
it.
one.
Okay,
You
so
know it? Yeah.
yeah, I've only seen it once, but I thought it was funny. So it's Fanboys, and they're fans of like Star Wars or something.
Uh-huh.
So they want to go to the
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con or whatever, I guess. You just got to see it. I don't remember a whole lot. There's nobody famous in it at all, I don't think. It's just one of them, they're always high, nothing ever goes right kind of.
Tenacious D
Yeah.
kind of movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
it's
good
Tenacious D line.
That's a good
Um,
reference.
Pick
You know?
of Destiny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let's
it.
stay with movies.
That's awesome, though.
You like that movie?
I love
I like
that
it.
movie.
I
watched
like
not
it.
long ago just because I needed a laugh.
I like it a
Yeah.
lot. Have you seen Lego Batman?
Yeah, it's been quite a long time.
Is it
but yeah.
good?
I didn't really like the Lego movies just because
I love Lego
I'm a
Batman.
hater.
That's okay. That's okay. I told Jay that Lego Batman's
Yeah,
great.
last
You know,
night, I think it was.
and you haven't seen it yet since we last talked, right?
No, I probably, honestly, Matt, probably will never watch
That's
it.
okay. Okay, we're staying with movies. Let's talk about plot holes in movies. And I'm going to, again, give you some time to think about it, or we can just discuss the ones I feel, because plot holes in movies bother me.
Which one you got off the top
I
of
have
your
two.
head? What's your worst plot hole?
Toy Story.
Really? Hot
Yeah.
take. Tell me
yes.
about your plot hole
Toy
in Toy
Story. If you haven't heard, I'm about to ruin Toy
Hot
Story for
take.
anybody who's never seen
Plot
it.
hole in Toy Story.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. In Toy Story, the toys, do they think they're toys? Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
They
but
know they're toys.
they know they're toys. Right. Which one doesn't think he's a toy?
Buzz Lightyear.
Correct, right? What do the toys do when a kid walks in the room? Right. They stop, right? Why?
Because they're toys.
Right. Why does Buzz Lightyear stop when the kid walks in the room?
You're right.
It ruins the entire movie.
You're right.
Buzz
because
Lightyear,
he
he wouldn't stop. Buzz Lightyear's
because
not a
he thought
toy.
he was
He's real.
a space ranger.
Yep. And now somebody's gonna. I know the
Is he
comments.
programmed?
I know the comments like, well, he's just acting like the rest of them. Buzz
No,
Lightyear
he
is
did
not
not.
a correct. Buzz
He-
Lightyear is intentionally not a conformist.
Yeah.
You know, that's his character.
They have to convince him. They have to
Right.
convince him, hey man, you're a toy.
Right.
And he doesn't really fully convince that until he sees the whole aisle of
His
himself.
batteries were dead.
Yeah, and then they switch his batteries and bring him back, and he's all weird again, and in Spanish
I'm
too.
just saying. So, for example, that one bugs me. Is
Why
the
does
fact
he
that
drop in
why
the
does
beginning
Buzz
when he still
Lightyear,
thinks
when he
he's
thinks
a-
he's not a toy, why does he act like a toy when the kid comes in the room? And I'm
Big
sure they
plot
say
hole.
that's the magic of the toys, and they have to go down or whatever. Maybe I don't know.
They had to make a compromise.
Yeah, and I get it.
for the story
But,
continuity.
but maybe if I could rewrite Toy Story, maybe have some scene where they convince him, hey man, for the purpose of your mission, you have to just pretend you're not you're a toy with this kid. You know, like they should have used that anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna rewrite Toy Story in an alternate universe, you know, do that. Like put that in there. Like, hey man, this is the kid.
Coming out with a new Toy Story movie, and it's gonna have the leap pad, learning leap pad
Yeah.
thing as the bad guy, I think, and I'm kind of
Oh.
excited to give it a watch.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Technology and iPad kids talking about screen time. I bet.
That's probably true. 'Cause I
Like
tell
it's
you
gonna
what.
be about screen time. I
Well,
think.
and it probably should be.
Yeah.
I mean, and I won't say that I didn't use too much iPad with Red. You know, I mean, I probably did. Almost certainly did.
It was
So
the easy thing to do in that era.
do you have any movie plot holes?
No, I've been thinking about scaling that
Sure.
pole, though.
Should we show them that poll?
I mean, you can
Yeah,
if you
so
want.
So what are you
but
gonna do with that pole?
Yeah, I want to see if I can skim it all the way to the top.
Do you think he could?
Climb it.
Oh, he's
I
gonna-
think I probably could.
I don't want to see you fall down.
Let's see. I don't know. It's probably. Is
I
that?
don't think I can make it up there.
I think.
I think you can do
I
it.
think I can.
The thing is, though, what are you holding on to? Like,
Nothing, the pole. I'm just gonna climb up.
huh?
Think I can scale it? I'm gonna try it.
No. Don't do it. No, this is a bad idea. You've been, you worked out all day. You're gonna get injured. Don't do this. I'm uncomfortable with this. Am I even on video?
Never mind. mind, he says. The soul is
He
high,
basically,
it's harder to
he
climb.
got the whole way up.
He did it. That's as high as I would have got. Nah, I'm as high
You
as I
should have
got.
went over there and made it look like I
Do me a
was
favor.
climbing.
Do me a
Yes.
favor. Sit by Emily.
Why do I gotta always be the focal point?
You never are the focal point.
Oh,
We're
I
making
guess
it. We're
I'm-
making it.
They're camera
Okay.
shy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, do you have a plot hole?
I have a plot hole in King of the Hill
Tell me about
because
it.
I've watched it so many times. I figured out that Peggy has a plot hole.
Well, now you're not.
I'll get in it. Yeah.
Okay, well-
Yeah. Explain the Peggy plot hole, please.
Peggy's plot hole is they talk about how she moved to Arlen when she was a kid and or in school, and she met Hank before they graduated high school, but they don't talk about when she did that and when she moved from South Dakota. What time did she spend on the ranch? Because they talk about her being a teenager on the ranch too, but she lived in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plot holes.
Yeah. You know, they got to fix that too.
That's just some story. It probably is
This-
just carry on with what you were gonna say.
You're good. This might not be a plot. Like I don't know. This always bugged me. I brought this up for sure in the shop. I think it's just a plot hole. The Dark Knight Rises, the third of the
Batman.
Christopher Nolan Batmans. I love it. Have you seen it?
Uh-uh.
Have you seen it? Great. This makes it good.
Well, maybe I have probably. I've seen damn near.
The funny thing is, both you hadn't seen the other one last time, and then you both said yeah. So we'll find
Well,
out as I talk
yeah.
about it. Anywho, Bane is the villain in this one. Bane breaks his back. Yep, and throws him in his prison in the hole. You know.
Oh
and-
yeah, I have seen that one where you gotta climb out and swing.
You know who could? You know who couldn't have climbed out of Bane's prison?
Oh,
Got her.
hey!
I don't think
you
any of us could have.
Okay, so here's the goal.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make it to the top of that by the end of June.
I believe it.
Boom!
He will,
Right
he will.
now, I'm calling. I'm gonna climb that, even if I have to use a ladder.
Today is May
29.
29th. He's good. End of
Yeah.
June. You
He's
heard
gonna do
it
Okay.
here.
No, he'll do
End
it.
of June.
So, the situation is he gets his back broken, he gets thrown into Bane's pit, and first of all, him crawling out of it is basically impossible. He does that, but at least they show it, you know, and like whatever, they show it. So then he's stranded. They don't tell you where, but he's overseas. He's not in America. He's been thrown in a pit somewhere. He has a broken back, you know, which he's recovered from doing some sit-ups, and
Magical
right,
setups.
and then he is just stranded overseas with no means of communication, no money, no phone. You know, these
He's
people.
homeless.
He's homeless. There's people who are in the pit would probably just like to get out there and kill him. You know, because Bane has let Bane's guy escape. Like anyway, and then they just cut to a next scene where Batman is in Gotham. And not only is it Batman in Gotham, and I love this movie, and I love Christopher Nolan too. Not only is Batman in Gotham, in this scene, they're killing people in Gotham by making them walk out on a icy water, and they fall into it and die. I don't know if that rings a bell or not.
I don't
And,
remember. that.
and they're making them do this. And the Commissioner Gordon, you know, because it's anarchy. So they're going to kill Commissioner Gordon this way. Gordon's a tough guy. He's like, well, I'm just going to walk out on the ice and die. I'm not going to let you murder me this way. I'll walk out there and die, you know, which is what I would do. And,
Die like a man.
right, exactly. And so
My own cord.
Gordon's walking out there to die, you know. And Batman,
Jeff Gordon.
yes, Jeff Gordon. No, Commissioner Gordon.
He's got a picture
Jeff
of
Gordon,
now.
number 24. So Commissioner Gordon's walking out on the ice to die, and somebody from the other side comes across to save him. It's Batman. Two problems. One, how'd Batman get back from India or wherever he was?
And this wasn't one of those cut back and forth to
No,
tell the story.
correct.
things.
Nope. Just
Silly.
chronological.
Silly chronological.
Two, how did Batman walk across apparently the ice all the way
Jesus.
on the other side of the lake that everyone's falling through and dying
He's walking on water.
walk to Commissioner Gordon? And it gets worse.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Allow me to stop you there.
Uh-huh.
You guys, Matt obviously forgot that Batman has a utility belt that can have everything he needs. Utility belt, baby.
Makes it
Whips, chains. He could fly over there.
He's Batman, not Superman.
Utility belt.
Okay, I mean.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so all right. So let's say the utility belt. I'm with you. Gets him back from
I mean,
India,
you know,
and gets him across the lake.
I'm
with
bringing
you.
in some old Adam West
Yeah,
Batman
yeah. Now,
stuff. So
here's another problem. I'm about to put
Okay.
you. So when he gets to Gordon, he hands him a like a road flare. You know what I mean? That's lit, and tells him to throw it on the ground. He throws it on the ground, on the ice, the road flare, that people are falling through the ice, or they walk on it and die. He throws the road flare on the ice, which lights a string of gasoline that Batman apparently had
What?
75 hours to create a string of gasoline on this icy lake that would run to a building. To make a symbol, just to make a point, which I do respect this. But then, so he throws the fire down on the ice that people fall through to die. It goes 8 million yards to this building, this giant building, that then Batman apparently spent about 12 days going to every window to make the bat symbol show up and fire on this window. So Batman gets back from India with a broken back and no communication, but utility belt. And then he walks across the frozen pond that everyone dies on. But again, he could have harpooned his way utility belt. I'm with you. I'm still with you. But how did he why did he spend all the fucking times I did it?
It's
Why
for
did
the
he spend all the
aesthetics.
time?
Well, see,
Aesthetics.
here's what you're not understanding.
He's Batman.
So in his utility belt, he has his cell phone, and it's editing. After he does everything, he goes back and edits it and makes it look like he really did all that. But all this time, it's already set up. He's already ready to go save Michigan at some point in time, right now as we speak. So his crew's getting the fire ready now. So all he has to do is just, I'm coming into town.
Oh, right, because Robin.
Get
Where's Robin?
That's
He's,
right.
See?
he's
Yeah.
So Spider-Man's going to be in Iowa this week, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, secretly.
What?
Sorry.
It's like, what are you talking about? I was
Nothing.
gonna go that route. I was gonna say, if I was Batman, who would I try to be with, right?
You're not Batman.
No.
If anybody's Batman here, it's me.
I agree.
I'm Batman.
Where are the other drugs going?
I'm
That's
Batman.
pretty good. I was always pretty good at the Batman voice. I'd have to get really, swear to me. That's what he says. Anywho, Batman's really good.
I'm Batman.
Have you guys seen Kick-Ass?
Huh?
It's like
I'm
Batman
aware
and-
of it.
Batman and Jay
Isn't it
Smith.
young people maybe?
Yeah.
Is it like young superheroes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it.
They're not really superheroes. They're just vigilantes, and they get beat the
Oh,
shit
which
out
one
of them.
is that?
Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
But, like-
Have you seen it?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I have.
dad is like Timu Batman.
Oh, I respect that.
He is
Actually,
Timu
that
Batman.
would be a
And
good
it's
one.
Nick Cage?
Is it
Is
Nick
it Nicolas
Cage?
Cage as the
Well,
dad? I
Nick
think-
Cage is an interesting.
I don't know, but yeah, that is a good. Yeah. I think they have a Kick-Ass too, don't
Chloe,
they?
Chloe and
I
Chloe
haven't
Grace
seen part
Moretz
two.
is Hit Girl. Hit Girl is her name.
I think I've seen part of it, and I'm interested in it.
She's like,
is,
you got
is it
purple
really
wig on.
violent?
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
mean, but
thought.
it's like punchy kicky.
Yeah.
It's not like.
And I'm not judging it. I'm
and
just
like
saying I don't.
they
do,
burned down a building.
I don't do great. Is it very gory?
It's
No.
Okay, for
It's
some reason I
it's
felt
kind
like
of
it
a
was.
silly movie.
Yeah,
For some
it's
reason
kind of
I don't do well with
goofy.
like.
It's a goofy movie. It's
Yeah.
no more gory than any of these movies.
Oh,
we've
okay.
No,
talked
For some
about
reason
so
I
far.
misunderstood it.
No, Kick-Ass
No.
is silly.
Yeah.
Another random plot hole. I don't know why it's popped in my head. Might be the Batman thing, right? This is in professional wrestling, and yes, I understand professional wrestling is scripted, as is everything we're talking about. That's another aside. I don't understand why professional wrestling is the only like scripted media that people call fake. Like when we talk about the Shawshank Redemption, we don't call it fake.
Right,
When
it's
we
a
talk
movie.
about we don't immediately say, "Well, it's fake." Well, okay.
Okay,
We don't-
yeah.
I didn't immediately tell that King of the Hill's fake.
right.
You know, but I bring up wrestling. Somebody right now in the background saying
It's
it's fake.
fake.
Exactly. Yes, I know.
It's fake.
We know.
You think it's fake?
You think it's real? You think it's real?
There we go. Either
You
way.
think it's real?
Either
That's
way, you're
silly.
right.
You
You're
know
right,
what's
you're right.
funny
Yeah.
is you are a sportscaster.
Yeah.
So you say it's fake, I'll be a wrestler. Really. I'll show you fake.
I'll tell you a
Remember
story.
them old
You're a
videos
wrestler.
with like
Yes.
Gene,
I
Mean
do.
Gene?
Oh, absolutely, I do.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Oh yeah,
You do
the
Randy.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
You do a good Savage. The key with Savage, and you did it, is anybody who does a Savage imitation, and you did it right away, you have to do the fingers. If you don't do the Savage fingers for everything,
Yeah,
Not
the-
exactly.
whatever it's
the
called.
cream of the crop is my favorite Savage. I need to get good at doing the Savage thing. He gets out a little cream cup. Have you seen this? It's the
No.
greatest promo ever. And he says, "The cream of the crop, yeah." And he has a little cream cup, and he throws it over whatever.
You gotta have charisma
He is
to be a wrestler.
Randy Savage
You
is the
have
most
to.
charismatic pro wrestler of all. I could argue that Macho Man Randy Savage is the greatest pro wrestler of all time. I think he is. It's not Hogan. It's
Of
not
all
Ric Flair.
time?
Yeah.
It could
Macho
be.
Man
It
Randy
could be
Savage.
Ric Flair.
That's what I
too,
said.
though.
It's Hogan. People are going to say Hogan or Flair or anyway. But the point I was going to bring up was my favorite plot hole in pro wrestling is the idea. If you've ever watched pro wrestling one time, you've seen this, where the good guy's getting beat down in the ring, right, for like 8 minutes by a group of bad guys, and it's lengthy, right?
Yeah.
And then when a guy comes to save him, which is awesome. The crowd goes crazy. We all love it. But two thoughts whenever time this happens for me right away, and again, that are funny to me. One, why did my friend wait 8 minutes to leave the locker room? You know, he's seen this on TV for a long period of time. And then two, I also love the idea of my friend as he's running to save me as I'm getting bloodied, that he's sprinting from the locker room to come save me. He stops at the entrance and says, "Wait a minute. Hit my goddamn music."
Play my music.
Play
I
my
can't
music.
save my friend without my
Exactly.
music.
I am not coming out
That's
of
so
there.
funny.
I'm not coming out to save him
'Cause when
until you hit my music.
Dude, when I came down to the shop and you said you came out from the back, you said, "Hey, could you turn that?" I was watching Nick Foley and
I
the
know.
Undertaker on top of the
Which
thing.
I love, Hell in a Cell.
But now we're talking about wrestling, but Mick Foley was one of my favorites too.
Yeah, he was wonderful.
God, when you
he's
went
still
off,
in wrestling. He was in AEW, I think, 2 nights ago.
all I know, man, is I don't even know how that guy's still built
I tried to get a
together,
job with
put
I
together.
tried to get a job with AEW in 2020, and they talked to me at length.
That's cool.
Yeah. I lost my job as a writer in 2020, you know, and so I immediately reached out to them because I was all into AEW at that time. And I reached out on LinkedIn to a guy who runs their production. His name's, I don't know, his name's Kevin Sullivan. It's not the famous Kevin Sullivan who was a pro wrestler. Anyway, he runs the production for them.
Oh, really?
And I reached out on LinkedIn, and we wrote back and forth 20 times. And what brought me up is my idea is basically what you were saying is AEW was trying to present itself as more as a sport than WWE, which is more whatever. AEW would show the records of the wrestlers. They treated it more like a sport, even though it was
Instead
still
of a show,
a show.
Yeah.
And because of that, my idea I pitched to them was I am a actual sports writer. Like, I mean, you know, that's my degree. It's what I do. You guys treat it like a sport. You would hire me to cover your guys for your site like it's a sport. Like, I'm not writing about it. I'm not writing about it storyline wise. I'm not talking about, you know, I'm covering it like it's just like boxing. I'm saying, hey, this guy's 17-2. He's beat this guy, this guy, this guy. I would cover it like a sport. You'd be the only wrestling that's ever been covered in modern times like a sport. And they were fascinated with the idea. And they're like, well, so where does it go from there? Like, what do you mean? You know, and I was like,
Are you willing to take
more or
beating?
less, that becomes like, what would you do? You know, it's like, oh, the obvious storyline then is that some wrestler does not like where I have him in his rankings or whatever, you know, or that kind of stuff. And at some point, you know, takes the
You're
media
gonna
guy
come in
and just
and
beats
beat
the
you
dog shit out of him in the ring, you know? I mean, and then
Eventually,
the
yeah.
drama there is the crowd feels bad for the untrained media guy who's just getting destroyed in the ring, you know? Yeah.
Don't pay attention to that. We should bring that up to Marvin and do a skit in the
Yeah,
gym.
we know a wrestler. We know a wrestler.
When's the last time you talked to him?
In a while.
Dude, this last weekend he told me he was wrestling and his earring got ripped out of his
we
ear.
know we know an amateur,
Yeah,
an amateur
he
independent
showed me.
wrestler. Marvin's
He goes,
probably,
look at this, and I was
Ugh.
like, ugh.
Marvin's
Oh,
probably
man.
6'5", 290, 6'3",
Well, how
6'4".
tall are you? He's taller than you.
Yeah, so I'm 6'3", he's probably 6'5",
Yeah,
290.
he's big.
He's
tall man.
he's a humble guy. He's a quiet guy. He wears
Real
Squirtle
humble.
socks to the gym.
No, that's
typically.
great. Love
Yep.
that.
Marvin's awesome.
Yep. And but no, he does wrestling. But anyway, that was my idea. You know, was the
Eventually, you get
anyway.
beat up
So
in
we
the ring.
and at some
Tell
point,
him,
yeah.
because he's in that.
And then but then finally he eventually said to me, "Hey, it's a hiring freeze. We're not even having crowds at shows," which is true. Like at that point in 2020, they weren't even having fans at shows. So after we talked for a few weeks, he was polite. He just said,
We can't do
"Yeah,
it.
we're not
Like,
hiring anybody right now."
Yeah.
I've always wondered, like, should I have ever written them again, like years later? I'm like, hey man, what about now? You know, I mean, that kind of thing. But hey, so if you're watching it, I have a card shop. I don't want to leave it, but like I
have ideas,
I
he
could do
says.
stuff. But yeah, I could do stuff on Wednesday nights. You know, I'll go through a table. I would. I don't want to go through a glass. I
Not
don't
the
want
face.
No, yeah.
It's my bread and butter.
Yeah, that's not
Not the
really,
face.
You know, yeah.
That was a
okay.
quote.
So this gives me a good segue. Pro wrestling is a topic that, or a thing that if you like, you're probably embarrassed about. I'm not, but so. What's something you're into now or in the past that was not cool and your friends made fun of you for?
Anime. And now anime is main fucking stream.
That's
but
very
if
true.
I wore an Inuyasha shirt to school,
This is a good
I got
point.
bullied aggressively.
This is a good point.
And my bully grew up to be a Catholic priest.
That's not what you want.
No, it was crazy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
no, I got bullied relentlessly just for liking anime. So that was on the down low, and we all secretly liked anime.
So let's keep you on the spot here. So you graduated high school roughly what year?
2013.
Was it still not popular then? When you
Yeah,
graduated?
not
I would
really,
agree.
no, like-
if you were forced to name a year where it flipped and suddenly it was okay to like anime.
2016.
So not long after.
No.
What do you think, in your opinion, caused that transition?
I think Sword Art Online.
What's that again?
Sword Art Online.
What
It
is
came
that?
out. It's an anime about virtual world where they go into the computer and play as I believe knights in shining armor type thing, but not because I have never watched it, so I've never watched that show. But that one got really, really popular at that time, and it made anime cool over here. And then after that, anime was just pretty accepted, I think.
Huh. No, that's fascinating because, of course, we work at a place, all of us.
Yeah,
you know,
like
that,
it's a totally fine thing, and we
yeah.
love it, and we were like, yeah, anime. But yeah, when I was a kid, that's why I'm always like, I make my teenage self really proud by just doing what I'm doing because we were bullied. We were bullied for just liking that, and I wanted to draw that way. So all my art was heavily influenced. I'd be like, "You draw anime," and then they'd make fun of me and stuff like that. But that never stopped me from drawing.
Is
beautiful.
Yu-Gi-Oh anime?
Yeah. You used to call
Dragon
that
Balls?
Yu-Gi-Oh
Dragon
if
Ball.
you didn't
Is
like
Dragon
it.
Balls?
Yes.
Yep, Dragon Ball.
Dragon Balls
Might be the
was the same time, wasn't it?
Dragon Ball was the 90s.
So me and Red got in a debate about this. The original Dragon Ball, we looked it up.
Yeah,
I want to say 1986 is when there was a Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball Z. The original Dragon Ball was taken out in '86.
I thought Dragon
Was that when
Balls
it
was
came
all
out
one thing.
Here in '86 or in Japan?
I believe
in 86?
everywhere in '86.
Okay.
Is my understanding. Japan, I guess technically. I guess another early precursor to anime was Gundam.
Yeah, Gundam's great.
Gundam,
There's
I had a
about
young guy who
million.
comes to the shop and he explains Gundam to me sometimes. And if funny, when he taught me about it, you start looking at Gundam. Gundam has definitely influenced a lot. Transformers, heavy influence into Transformers.
Oh, so it's Transformers?
Yeah,
then?
Gundam is like the original
Well, no, but
type.
that's,
They're
that's
big metal
interesting.
mech.
I like what he was going to ask there. He was going to ask if
Because I
Transformers.
used to watch Transformers. I used to watch Transformers all the time.
He was going to ask if Transformers is an anime.
Is it considered anime or not?
No.
To me, I would.
I don't know if it's American made or Japanese.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I would argue no, because I'm going to look this up to see if I'm wrong. Because to me, isn't the definition of anime more or less like a
Japan.
Japanese animated
Oh,
series?
okay.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
But wasn't Transformers is Japanese originated, I thought.
We're
I
gonna
don't know enough about it. Who's gonna look?
because I do
Transformers
think
is way before you, though. I
Yeah,
think
it's the 80s.
because it's interesting. It's interesting because I think Transformers is out of American, I'll say cartoons, is the one that feels most like an anime to me.
for sure.
Okay, the Transformers is a massive franchise spanning most blah blah blah. While the original 1984 series is an American-produced cartoon,
Okay, yeah.
so it's not an anime.
Heavily influenced
Many
by-
Transformers shows were produced in Japan, making them official anime.
Okay.
The
That makes
franchise's animation is heavily intertwined with Japan, and it generally falls into these categories: Western cartoons, official anime, and Japanese CG1 sequels.
Okay.
So, not an anime, but probably, I mean, well,
But
Heavily
it was
influenced by-
Yes.
influenced by it, yeah.
Just like Berserk was the original big sword anime, and that influenced Final Fantasy with
Yeah.
Cloud and the big sword hacky
Yeah.
slash stuff.
I'm not an anime expert. I have only, but I learned about it from you guys.
Yeah.
What I like about anime, what I'm fascinated with, and tell me if I'm wrong. That's what this is for. It's like, no, Matt, that's not right. When I think about anime compared to traditional American cartoons or just American shows in general, is I think anime is very willing to tell long, slow burn stories that are very deep, and like it's not on the surface and that kind of stuff. Where a lot of our stuff is very, I don't know, obvious. And actually, a weird segue. I've always with pro wrestling, AEW. I've always thought, what I know now, and you can tell that anyway. They're very heavy from New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's what they're like. It feels like an anime. Their stories are very long told. I mean, they have some stories they've been telling for 6
Very in
years.
depth, very
very,
in depth.
very in deep. Where WWE is very on the surface, very bright, very visual, very surface level. And so WWE feels more like American cartoons.
Yeah.
AEW feels more like anime.
I think that's how come I got to watch so much anime as a kid, because my parents were like, "Oh, those are cartoons. That's for kids."
Yeah.
Some of that's not for kids, folks.
It's not. Yeah.
Some of it's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let
No.
me tell you, it's not. But
No.
there's a lot more out there for kids now, and a lot more slice of life,
Mm-hmm.
homey animes than there are in action. There's a lot out there right now. There's a lot of crap anime too.
There's
Probably
just
so.
a lot of crap cartoons.
There's a
out
lot of
there.
crap cartoons, but there's a lot of crap
I mean,
anime.
but there's
I
a
think.
lot like Gumball. My kids used to
Oh,
watch
I
Gumball.
really like
no,
Gumball.
I was gonna say,
no,
you don't know.
wait,
Wait a minute.
Wait,
That's
let
my
me-
favorite.
let
One of
me-
my favorites.
Let me
About to
defend
throw your
myself.
phone.
No. Listen, I love Gumball,
lightning bug.
but it's different than the cartoons I grew up
Sure.
on.
Definitely, definitely
And
so,
that's
yeah.
the thing. That's what I'm trying. I grew up on Bugs Bunny and
Yeah.
all this,
Yep.
Yeah.
smart ass kind of
Uh-huh.
stuff. And so now when Chowder and all these cool
I love the era you're picking from. That's the era of
You
Cartoon
know.
Network I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched that because of my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it was like, I'm not watching it because of my kids.
good.
I'm watching it because I like
Yeah.
it.
Good.
You
There was
know?
a lot of really
But
The
good.
like-
reboot of
and-
Gumball is so.
I have not
with
watched it. I love Gumball.
The first episode is about food and how it's so hard to eat healthy, and everything with the fast food, you'll go to a healthier store, but it's the same thing deconstructed and made.
Yeah.
They made your burger into a salad to be like, it's still not healthy, and then when they try to go to the store and eat and buy food, they're like, we're gonna get all this food, and they get up there and it's like, all you can afford is the avocado.
Yeah.
It's very, very woke, I guess you could say, but I use woke in like a good term. It's good. It's good. Watch it.
Yeah.
And Chowder, I like how they did
I
the.
like the animation on
How
Chowder.
did they do that though? You know the patterns they
Yeah.
use. It's like the
They did
pattern doesn't move, but the character. I don't know.
They did a loop select inside of the each cell
It-
shading. It's cell shading, and then they use the
Oh.
background to just let it
Because
move
that
over
is
it.
just.
I love it.
It makes me feel like I'm high watching Chowder, but it's so funny.
Are
I'm
you
like,
high
how
when
did
you're
they
watching
do
it?
that?
I mean, like.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What?
It just makes me feel like I can't figure. I can't.
It's a lot of motion.
enjoying
and things
it.
that shouldn't move.
I'm enjoying it, but I'm trying to figure out how the hell are they moving that around? How is this
It was definitely different. I've never seen another one do that.
like Space Jam, where they mix cartoon
Yeah.
and human?
I like
Thing.
Space Jam. That was a good
And I'm
movie.
like, wow, man, this is really.
And Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yo, that's a good.
I
Yeah,
love
but-
Who Framed
yeah,
That
Roger
movie
Rabbit.
scared
Yeah.
the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Why? What scared you about
The
it?
guy, the judge.
Okay, the judge was
I mean, his
terrifying. I
eyes
mean, he
popped
was
out of his
dipping.
head.
He was
And
putting
the-
him in the dip. He
Yeah,
was
they put the
dipping
dip.
cartoon.
The dip was the scariest.
The
They
dip
should-
was so scary.
Why would they allow that, man? They get that out of
It
that
was
movie.
real scary.
It was terrifying.
But I'm just.
That movie's
Jessica
really good.
Rabbit.
So anyway-
I was
Oh my
in love with
gosh,
Jessica
Rabbit, Jiminy Christmas. They shouldn't have had that movie. Either. I mean, like,
They said, draw her bad. We want to draw her really
that was
bad.
ludicrous. In fact, I remember I was like,
Like, is this allowed?
That movie
Is
was
this
from about
allowed?
89 or 90.
Yes.
And I mean,
I
and young
don't-
Matt Hall, like,
I
I
don't-
mean, I always liked girls, but I wasn't like, you know, I don't think I was like stereotypical. Like, and I saw Jessica, I was like, what the hell is that?
Whoa.
I mean, it's like, excuse me? Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I mean,
Yeah.
first movie to do that, you know, with the animation like that and everything. That's
were
a really
they
good
the
reference.
first ones?
I believe
Yes.
so.
I'm sure if somebody could
I-
argue and they
was.
could find an example of somebody. Yes, it was the first major motion picture
production
to
with
do a
that.
whole movie with
Okay.
cartoon against live action. And there's a really cool production explaining how they did it, and because it was harder. back
Hold
then.
on a second.
Okay.
I like
here we go.
watching the making of old
Wait.
movies.
What? Mr. Limpet
I don't know that.
With the fish.
with the
Yeah,
fish and
where that's
Barney.
partially
he's-
animation. I've never seen it, but I
what's it?
know clips from
Don
it.
Knotts.
Yeah,
They did, and that
Yeah.
was back
that was
from
back in the black and white era.
Yeah, 70s
So-
maybe.
I'm not familiar with it. I believe.
Okay, I
you know.
think it's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I think it's a
been-
Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely Disney.
It's in the I've seen it while scrolling.
And I don't think they mixed it, but it was like,
Overlaid to where they were together. but
yeah.
it was different.
So, yeah. Anyways.
Man, I'm thinking about
Framed
uh,
Roger
the cartoon I want to talk about now, and I don't have a great segue for it, but I feel like it's in my head is the most probably meaningful cartoon of all time.
All right.
SpongeBob.
It's up there. It's up there. Oh, what do you think I'm going to say?
I don't know.
I wasn't going to say SpongeBob.
Go.
Yes. Guess what? You know, I think it's a pretty obvious answer if you really think about it. It's okay. I'll start getting clues. It's an American one. It's not One Piece. I'm not saying that. It's American.
Is it old?
Yeah.
I like 20 questions.
It's
old.
very old and it's still going on.
Oh,
Wow.
and it's not an anime?
It is a cartoon. It's an American cartoon.
American cartoon.
It was on
Family Guy?
Simpsons.
The Simpsons,
Simpsons.
is the answer.
That, yeah.
Yes. I believe The Simpsons is probably the most important cartoon of all time, just because it's had more episodes than any one of all time.
That is true.
I mean, One Piece has more, but it's technically an anime. And The Simpsons has predicted every event that's ever happened in the
Did it
history of the
predict
world.
it?
Exactly,
Or
I
did it
was
just
gonna
tell
say-
us what was going to happen because the people
Yes.
knew?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, The Simpsons
yeah.
is the only one that's made it through time and back.
It does.
Through
Yeah.
the time machine.
Apparently. Yeah.
They
Yeah. I'm
already-
not. That's why I brought it up. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they've predicted everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So The Simpsons is interesting. Me and Lauren Chalbert will occasionally talk like really crazy theories about the world and life and the universe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like she has better ones than I do.
Flat Earth. Anyways,
way
go ahead.
crazier than that. We're way
Oh,
beyond that. Trust me.
yeah.
So, like, for example, I don't really believe this, but my example of my crazy thing I gave her the other night at the cabin was the idea that One Piece is a documentary of the world from the future. That One Piece has so many episodes, over 1,200 at this point, because it's a documentary of the world's history that they're continuing to do, and the people from the future are making it and sending it back to us. One Piece is us. You know what I mean? Like it's the real world currently fighting against a one world government, and they're telling the story of it from the future to us, and we're watching it hidden in a cartoon anime
I mean,
form.
shit's crossing over that you see straw hat flags in places
Correct.
as rebellion and as
Correct.
symbols of hope
Yep.
in the world right now. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you on that theory.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
It's a documentary from the future.
I like
and,
it.
And you're one of the characters in the show, man. You know, you
We
know
all
which
are.
one you
We
are.
all are.
You already know which one. If you watch the show, you know which one you are. You know.
Here I am. I'm a poser, but I'm repping
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
Luffy
Luffy, I
shirt
saw that
today.
today. Yeah.
That I got
Yeah.
from Mr. J.
Have you watched a whole season of the live action One Piece?
I've seen it.
What
Yeah, I've seen
character
it
do you
all.
relate most to in One Piece? Or like most? Talk through
Probably Luffy.
it. Talk through it. Why?
Because nothing can get him down, man.
Yeah.
And what I really love about Luffy is what really gets me is, you don't F with my friends.
Yep.
You could do whatever you want to me, and you can destroy my
Yep.
ship and my flag, but you don't mess with my friends. That's what I like about Luffy. You
Yeah,
don't
I
mess
agree.
with his family and friends. You just don't.
I agree. I'm totally. That's a good hot take. I feel like I want to find some rapid fire questions. I want to start a debate between you guys, and then we're in this thing. A fun debate.
All right.
So it means I need a topic that you both feel like you are confident in. I want to argue about something. I want to say, okay, I'm just going to ask some things instead. I'm going to throw some random questions out, and you got to pick one of these things.
Okay.
It's your first instinct.
Let's let's each do one.
Sure.
And we'll say that we'll do a choice thing like pizza. Or,
That's what I was going to do.
Okay,
Cool.
Yes. I'm going to go first. You are not allowed to think about it. The point of this is you need
yes.
to immediately pick
It's
one.
one of those
And be
flash-
wrong. I'd rather
the
you were
flash
wrong
things.
than sat here and thought about
Yes.
it. Okay?
Yes.
Don't think about it.
Yes.
You can only watch one of these.
Are you asking me or
both
Emily
of you?
first?
Okay.
Ask
And you're,
him.
and you're,
Okay.
Both of you.
Both gonna
Okay.
answer
And you're
at the
going to
same
answer
time.
as fast
Oh,
as
God.
you can.
Okay.
It's not, the
We might
point is,
agree. We might not.
Then I'm going to
Yeah.
see if you actually agree with what you actually said and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
You can only watch one of these shows for the rest of your life and no others
Okay.
ever again. Friends or Family Guy?
Family Guy.
Answer faster.
Friends.
Okay, you lose terribly because the point is to say it immediate. So we're going to do it again.
But I've been
It's
watching.
okay.
Okay,
Cool.
in my defense.
You don't get a defense. You get another shot at it.
Damn
We're going
it.
again. The point of this game
Okay.
is to immediately react
Okay, friends.
and then see if your reaction is what you actually think. Okay. You're only allowed to drink one of these things for the rest of your life. Dirty tap water or warm, almost sour milk.
Tap water.
Tap water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. You both got it right. I think in my opinion. So now that you have time to think about it, would you rather drink the dirty tap water than some lukewarm
I
milk?
probably already drink dirty tap water,
Oh,
so
the
I'm okay with that.
lukewarm milk or sour milk?
I said lukewarm, almost sour milk is what I said. So that
Milk.
means it's not sour.
I would rather
So,
do milk.
so you flipped now, which is fine. That's the point of this game.
Fine. 'Cause
Yeah.
well, if it's not completely sour,
It's not.
yeah,
it's
I'll drink
almost
the milk.
sour.
I
Yeah.
love warm milk.
Got it. So he's picking warm milk on second thought. Are you still sticking with the dirty water?
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's your guys' turn.
I wasn't ready for the turnaround. Sorry.
I will stall it out, and I'm going to keep talking for a little bit while you guys think of one. So, guys, as they think of one, I'm going to talk for the next minute. What you're watching, I do is Focus 29, 2099. That's Jay's channel. I met Jay at the gym like 3 months ago. He's a wonderful guy and has been great to me. I met Emily at my card shop back in August. We're just messing around. This is our third show. We know it sucks. If you want to comment and tell us it sucks, that's cool.
Don't say that.
We're going to sit in the shop and we're going to laugh at it.
Ignore the negativity.
It's
It
not.
doesn't
It's not.
suck.
It's not.
This
It's
is
not
super.
negativity. No. It is really, really good. It sucks from a presentation standpoint. That's the point. We're doing it on purpose. They're not supposed to be listening to me. They're supposed to be thinking of what their question is right now, and they're both listening to me. Emily's actually thinking. Jay's listening to me. So,
Okay.
Are you
Here's
ready?
mine.
Are
This
you ready?
one's going to be tough.
Okay.
Peanut butter and jelly, regular bread or toasted.
Toasted.
Toasted, huh?
Yeah.
Regular for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the taste of butter, or peanut butter when it's a little bit warm. and I go to the chef like every day, and I intentionally get toasted wheat bread at the chef every day and dip it in strawberry jam every day. So I actually
chef
literally
has the best toast.
the chef has the best toast. She's right. Emily used to work there. She tries not to claim it sometimes because of other people. Not the current people. Anyway, point is the chef's wonderful.
I haven't been there
Your
since
answer is
a
not
teen.
toasted. Your answer is not toasted.
Correct.
What's yours?
Mine's regular.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
no toast.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Mom, can you cut the crusts?
I like the heels and the crust of the bread.
I do now.
My
When I
favorite-
was a kid, no
My
way.
favorite part of a brownie is like the corner part for
Yeah.
sure.
I like the gooey middle.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
mm.
Do you have one for us?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
you don't have to do it. It's fine.
Corner or middle.
Yeah, corner or middle. Corner, middle, corner.
Corner for sure. Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah,
Hey,
corner.
stay with me. Stay with me. Tuesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
My
Why?
Friday.
Okay. I like that. Still Thursday for you?
Yeah, 'cause it's
Yeah.
ladies' night, and I'm really
Yeah.
like
See, that's the point. Is we're just saying
Yeah.
random stuff. You know what I mean?
Like there's a song that's like that
But it
says like
was.
getting
Thursday
crunk on a
was-
Tuesday, and I'm
yeah.
always happy about that song because
Getting
that's my
drunk.
Friday.
on a Tuesday.
You have
But
to move.
No,
Hey,
Thursday
you have to
was
move.
always dollar pictures
Oh, okay. I like this.
and ladies' night down in Aggieville when I
I
grew up.
love
So
it.
yeah, Thursday.
I love
Hell
it.
yeah,
That's a good
Thursday
reason.
every time.
I love it. You
Okay,
have
if you
to.
had to move to a different
I was
state,
gonna go.
if you had to
Okay.
move to a different state,
South Dakota.
I was supposed to
South
say any of
Dakota.
them.
Oh, but or
No, no.
unless you're gonna give us a choice.
nope.
So give us
nope,
a choice.
nope.
I
different
have-
state.
California.
California.
I mean, I have to, and it's where do I want to go?
Yeah.
California. I mean, like.
He's all
yeah,
about
there he is.
Hey,
Dodgers hat.
Californication.
Yes, I think everyone who meets me asks me if I'm from California. Not just because I think I came off very like
California vibes.
yes. Okay, so I was actually going to do that, but I was going to be more specific just to put you on in a
Do it,
weird
be more
spot. Okay,
specific.
you have to move to one of these two cities for the rest of your life.
All right.
Boise, Idaho, Morgantown, West Virginia. Go.
Virginia.
Okay.
Idaho. I know nothing about either.
Okay.
I
So-
don't. I was gonna say that. I have no.
Cool.
I
So
don't
now
know.
that we've said it, let's talk through it. You picked Boise, Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
You picked neither option. Morgantown, West
No,
Virginia.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's giving me a hard
I
time.
picked the East Coast. put it
I've
that
been
way.
to Morgantown. I've never been to Boise. Morgantown's pretty fun. I think Morgantown's the right answer, unfortunately. Well, you would pick Boise. Boise,
I like
yeah.
I like being out in the
Nature.
woods. I
Yep.
like the nature.
Yeah.
So that's, I
Morgantown
don't
has
think,
beautiful nature, though,
Yeah.
too. The woods of West Virginia, that's a good. Oh, this is a
Is it?
tough
Yeah.
one. You might go to Morgantown as well.
I would have to. I would have a better opinion if I
Yeah.
knew what either of those
I
places
have a
looked
better-
like.
I think
yeah.
you'd go to
Yeah.
West Virginia. Now, rethink. Boise would be more like. I haven't been to Boise, so if you're in Boise, correct me. But Morgantown is very backwoods, forest, mountains, like
Yeah, all right.
like
Well, then I'm-
really green, really. I mean, it's stereotypical
I have
West
more-
Virginia. You know, almost
yeah.
having West. You know.
Yeah.
I will tell you the coolest thing. Maybe I had one of the best I've ever experienced as a sports writer. It's just a neat one. There's a lot of cool things. Hearing them sing "Country Roads"
Oh,
at West
yeah?
Virginia is really good. The John Denver song.
I bet it's
Take Me
like
Home,
a
Country
whole other
Roads.
experience
Yeah.
because
Really
you're there
cool.
where they're talking
Yep.
about
Really
it
cool.
and the song takes place. Yeah.
Really cool.
Good
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
there.
So yeah, I'd go to Boise's probably beautiful, but I'd go to Morgantown too. I once drove to Morgantown.
Morgantown could be too, also in a way, pre-programmed in my head from music
Uh-huh.
because it's a very popular spot in certain songs, Morgantown, and then of course because they're Big 12
That's true.
now,
Yes.
you know.
That's where I'm. Yeah.
And I do have experience on that side from the military, so I
Yeah.
know the East Coast and that kinds of terrain better than I do
Yeah.
out up in Idaho.
What about if you had
So-
to move to a different country?
I would Tokyo, Japan.
Japan?
I was going to say Tokyo, which is not a country. Japan, yes. And that's actually easy for me.
Yeah, that's a good one. Japan would be good. I think I would move there too.
Yeah. You don't know?
Thailand.
Thailand's pretty cool.
I have not been there yet, but I've been to Italy, I've been to Germany, and I almost said Italy because I absolutely
cool, for
love
sure.
Italy,
Yeah.
but I've been there.
Yeah.
And I would rather just want to go to somewhere that I have no experience at. But that's the best way to visit a country,
Someday
in my
I want to
opinion.
visit Scotland because I'm,
Just
I'm
go.
like 50% Scottish, so like I think it would be cool to visit.
Have
there.
you been overseas anywhere
No.
before? I've only ever been to Jamaica. Me and my ex-wife,
Yeah,
Nats, went to Jamaica twice.
that's cool.
We went for our honeymoon, And then we went again with some friends from Target like a couple years later, and it was good. It was a really good time. It was sandals, like a all paid, whatever. Not all paid, all inclusive.
Yeah.
Means expensive.
Yeah.
We spent. It was dumb, I'm sure, but
Experience though.
But
It's
yeah,
cool
have you ever been
experience.
to like a fancy all-inclusive resort where it's really like a fascinating experience to be like you're at dinner, you're gonna order food, and you're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, like if I hate this,
I can just sit it back
I'm
and
just
get
not eat it,
another
you
one.
know?
Kind of
Yeah.
thing.
And I remember like they would let us like we had this pool bar we would go to on a little island or whatever. It was pretty fancy, and everything's already paid for, so they just
That's
give you whatever. I mean, you just got just hammered.
The closest I've ever gotten to that was
And-
having all access at the country club with my friends because her grandpa was country club, so they were like, order what you want,
It feels
put it on my
good.
tab.
And it got to the point, my favorite thing I did, where they let us even just, I finally said, can I just pour my own drinks? I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
And so Jamie, who was my peer, she was my boss initially at Target, and then my peer after that. We always like to give her a hard time. And so I would pour her drinks, and she was drinking out of like a tall drink like that with a straw.
Oh.
And so I would make her drink, and then I would put the straw in it, and I would take tequila and fill the straw to the top with tequila.
You're a maniac.
So then when she would go take her first drink, it was
You get
just
your
all-
shot and
it was just
chaser all in
it
the
was
one all in
tequila.
one sip.
I've been to this to a lot of people. My friend Seth's bachelor party, he trusted me
He
to
trusted you.
he's he gave me a bottle of peppermint schnapps, and he's like, "Oh, give me a shot of this, like whatever you think I should do it." And so like when he wasn't paying attention, and I would tell him, but anyway,
It's coming.
I would pour a little bit in his beer, in his
Oh.
Keystone Light, and he'd be like, "This is really sweet." I'm like, "Yeah, it is, man." You know, because I keep pouring. I'd tell him because I keep pouring peppermint schnapps in there. He's like,
Right
"No,
now you're drinking more
right."
peppermint schnapps than you are
And-
beer, sir.
And he'd be like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." You know.
I don't like beer. Not a beer fan.
You were talking about missing beer a little bit.
Yeah, I do. The heavier beers.
Yeah.
And I miss trying IPAs and stuff.
I got
like
into a
that.
phase where I actually did also enjoy trying IPA.
I did. Is an IPA like Angry Orchard or like things like that kind of
yeah.
thing?
Isn't that, yeah, at least adjacent to that.
Adjacent to
yes,
that. I
at
do like
least.
sweeter, fruitier beers. I
Yeah.
will try them, but I'm.
You say you
typically-
like sweeter fruity beers?
Yeah,
I
I've had
actually
like
do too.
Angry Orchard, and like those were the closest
You
thing
ever
to
had
beer
a
I would drink.
Leinenkugel summer shandy?
Yes.
Oh, not a clue.
God dang delicious.
Yes.
I mean,
It tastes
yeah.
like Fruity Pebbles.
Wow. Okay, so if I get a chance to have that, what was it called again?
a Leinenkugels, spelled Lein in Kugels.
Leinenkugels.
Summer shandy.
Summers.
I think it tastes like a really, really, really good Boulevard wheat with a bunch of lemon in it.
All right.
And but you're
Yeah, see, I thought it kind of tastes like
Fruity Pebbles. you
Fruity
said.
Pebbles.
When we got, I'm gonna keep talking about Natalie tonight. Sorry, no hate, whatever.
No.
When we got married, she wanted us to get, and I agreed. We were gonna get Leinenkugels summer shandy cakes,
Ooh.
and then they didn't have them, and they
Oh.
had like orange shandy,
Oh.
and it was good, but like not
Wasn't
as
lemon.
good. Yeah.
Wasn't the lemon.
We also had a cookie cake for a wedding instead of a real cake
Oh, that's
because
neat.
we like a cookie. Yeah,
That's cool.
Good time.
Yeah, man.
It was a good time,
Wedding
honestly.
cakes.
I don't know. Traditional weddings just seem so traditional.
They do. No, they do.
I
They
mean,
do.
and here's the thing, man. If I will, I'm not gonna say never, but I don't plan
Somebody's
on never
grilling.
being
You smell
married
that?
again.
Smells nice.
Yeah, they're grilling
I'm
over
starving.
over here.
Oh yeah, you didn't do nothing.
You guys
Came
want
right
to go
over
grab something to eat?
Yeah, after this, we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Or, I don't
But
know, yeah.
anyways, I don't even know what I was saying.
This would be funny if I got up and just turned it off.
Who cares?
The end.
Hey, yeah, that's our.
That's how we end up doing
That's
things.
our thing.
No, we have to talk about one thing and then we'll get off here. We have to, it's our bit. Get it? Our bit. You know what we're going to say.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Right. How much Bitcoin do you have?
I don't think any.
No Bitcoins?
No bitcoins.
How do you get Bitcoin?
How do you think you get Bitcoin?
I know you use computers to mine them, but I don't actually know how
See?
that works.
Told
Did you
ya?
watch, and this not, if you didn't watch, this is good. Did you watch our Bitcoin discussion?
No.
Do you know how Jay thinks you get Bitcoin?
You mine it. That's what I said.
Right. So if you mine it, what game do you think Jay thinks you
Oh,
get Bitcoin from?
I did hear a little bit about
Yes.
the Minecraft.
See, it is.
But that's not how it works, Jay.
Oh.
That's not how that works.
Dang it!
But
I was
that's,
hoping you were gonna be
No.
on my side.
that's not how the bit mining works.
Somebody please comment and tell me how Bitcoin works, because I just don't get it.
We don't have it out here, but
I don't get it.
before we
just
go,
don't get it.
Core,
I don't. What's that song?
Core Water,
Who sings that?
Core Water,
Core Water.
Gains
Always Core Water.
Gains Creatine.
Gaines creatine.
Oh, you're thinking of, and you just don't get it.
Yeah.
You keep it copacetic, and you learn to accept
Who is
it.
it?
You know you're so pathetic.
And you know.
And you know. And you know. And you know. Do you know the song?
Yeah.
It's Bound for the Floor by Local H.
Okay,
Which
yes.
had just 2 people in it.
Alright.
I haven't thought that song forever.
It's our human chin.
But I mean,
Born,
we knew.
what is it? Born to be down. Born to be down.
Born to
Should have
be
learned.
down.
I should have learned this before now.
I
Born to be
should
down.
have learned
What
this
good?
before now. I'm born to be down.
Welcome to Backyard
And I'm not
Karaoke.
talking about Down syndrome, but
We can't end on that.
You were.
I was
No,
gonna
I
hit.
thought you were.
I was gonna hit.
That can't be the end of the
I was
video.
gonna hit stop.
What?
No one thought it.
you did stop it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be.
It's offensive.
God.
It's offensive. He put it out there.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be like that.
Listen, if you-
because I do have friends that
No, if you watch it,
You
hey,
know, but-
listen. Part
you
of the
know.
part of the channel is we make mistakes and we said it, and he's
owning
owning
his
it.
no,
It's
I'm
okay.
not. I'm not.
He's
no,
not.
I
He is
didn't
not.
Did not mean it like that.
He's
no.
not.
No, I did not.
Oh no, boy. What's it? Let's change.
I
Okay.
do.
But-
No, listen. No,
Change the
listen.
subject.
Go ahead.
This is different. Okay, so on a different topic, and I don't know what made me think this. Okay, so, and I'm not trying to be offensive, but I really
should
want
we
to
stop?
know
Should we stop the video?
when it
Like, here
comes
we go.
when it comes to height
Uh-huh.
challenged people.
Don't
there's-
say. Don't
say it.
You're
Don't
about to
say
go
it.
back. Make another mistake.
No, I'm asking.
Don't ask. Let's not talk
Okay,
about
I
it.
won't ask.
What
It's
we would
not
call
good.
them. What we would call them is like really short.
I'm just trying.
Look at
okay.
me, I'm 5
no,
foot tall.
Listen,
I am
what
a
I'm
really
trying
short.
to
I know
figure
what you're trying
out
to figure
at
out.
5'7",
Uh-huh.
am I too tall to date a,
You're
you
never
know,
too tall to date anyone of any
shorter,
size.
a shorter
woman?
person,
Yeah.
probably.
You don't think they would even give me a chance?
I didn't
like
say
a
that.
real, because some of them
I didn't
girls
say-
are really, really gorgeous,
I didn't say they
but
wouldn't
they
give you a
don't
chance.
like
think
me
you're-
because I'm tall.
You think? Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Or
There
considered
is
tall.
I'm not going to say the line, but there's an Action Bronson song where he references a Puerto Rican who's not
Oh.
really tall,
Yeah.
and it's a funny line. And he says, "You better believe there was neck involved." It was
My
funny.
God.
Well,
Um,
I'm just putting it.
Action
out there,
Bronson's
man. I'm
funny.
just saying.
Yeah.
'cause
These last
I
6
don't
minutes have been a
know.
disaster.
And I get that it's not, maybe, I don't, sometimes it's a mental thing.
It could
like
be.
I couldn't see myself dating a woman that's
Taller than you?
6'1".
Yeah.
I just,
You wouldn't?
and not,
let's
I,
actually
I
let's end on
would,
that.
I would,
So,
but I wouldn't approach her. I'd be too, I don't approach any woman, honestly. They're
I've
just
never
too
been with a woman
intimidating.
shorter than me. They've always been taller than me. I am the short one.
how tall are you again?
I'm 5 foot even.
There's,
Yeah, so you're tall as my second wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was 5 foot.
The women I've dated have all been 5, 6.
Oh, that's my
or
leg. I was like,
taller.
what's that on the bottom of the screen? That's my leg. That's what that is. Okay. Emily did a great job. Jay did a mostly good job. You know?
I'm practicing.
and also,
We're
as
not
we.
getting canceled tonight.
No, we're not. I mean, but we're not turning off just yet. Again, we're not yet.
Like an hour.
It's fine. It's going to be good. What I want to show you again is this pole. Jay, come here. Don't climb it. Don't climb it, but come here, please.
End of June, the pole.
Let's turn this around.
cat
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
got ran over. What?
Oh.
So stand by the pole and I want to give our subscribers a sense of how it is. That's Jay down there, right?
No, make it look like it's way
Good
tall.
call. Good
That's
call.
one
Good
down
call.
here.
We want it to be more daunting. You're right.
Damn it! All right, I'll just stand up.
Look how tall this pole is. That's by the end of June. Jay is guaranteed that he is climbing.
It's about 12 foot.
That he's climbing the top of this
See
pole.
where I had the basketball goal?
I
It
do.
This used to be our basketball court when I was young.
We're gonna
And
hip out
we
here.
had a light out here on that pole. We'd be playing all night, man.
That's cool.
Basketball.
Well, tonight we podcasted
So-
all night. Have we named the show? Yeah, Jay's Daze, right?
Daze.
We'll call this Jay's Days. Emily Stars. Jay struggles.
All right, I'll make it up there. Practice. You know what?